Hi guys, it's Aoife from Fred Was Dead Laughing and welcome to Vlogmas day 14. Just to get it out of the way, I apologise if the lighting isn't great in this video. My lamp that I normally use to kind of like shine in this corner just to brighten it up a little bit when I film, the bulb was gone, so I need to change that for future videos. So yes, the lighting isn't as good in this one, but I will get on with the video now, and it is going to be another Top 5 Wednesday. So Top 5 Wednesday is a Goodreads group that was created by Lainey over at Ginger Reads Lainey and is now run by Sam over at Thoughts on Tomes, and I will leave their links and the Goodreads group down below. And this week's topic is series that got worse with each book. And this one was one that really made me go, ooh, I can't wait to pick my books for this one, because there are some books that I feel definitely went downhill after the first book. The first series that I'm going to choose is the Maze Runner series by James Dashner. I just was really disappointed with this series when I finished it. I thought the Maze Runner was really good. I really enjoyed that book. But then with each book then afterwards, the other two books that came after that, I don't know, I think it was The Kill Order and The Death Cure, I think is the name of those ones, I can't really remember. But yeah, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling them at all, and I just thought the end of it was really stupid and didn't make that much sense, and I just thought there was a really like unnecessary death at the end as well, and yeah, I just really was like, whatever, like I'm really done with this series. I really didn't like it. It went from like a 4-star read to like a 2-star read at the end, and yeah, just really like they were just a big no for me. The second series that I'm going to choose might cause a little bit of a ruffle among some fans, but I'm going to go with the Outlander series by Diana Gabaldon. I really like the first two books in the Outlander series, and I think after the first two, the series just went completely downhill, just went really stupid. I don't even know how to talk about it without just seeming like really, I don't know, without really like annoying everyone, but I don't know, I just felt like she really like dragged on the story. And I know like even after I read the first 4, and like Outlander was like a 5-star read for me, Voyager was more or less 5-star, and then by the time, or not Voyager, Dragonfly and Amber, and then it's Voyager, and then Drums of Autumn. But Drums of Autumn was just like, I think it was like a 2-star read. I really hated Drums of Autumn. I just hated where it went. I hated certain things that happened in it that I just thought like didn't need to happen, and the characters are just got really annoying, and Claire and Jamie got really annoying, and I just feel like they have the same dance around each other all the time, and they don't learn from their mistakes, and they always just end up in all this trouble all the time, and I just don't see how it keeps happening to them. Like it's just so irritating. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be reading any more of them, because the last one just annoyed me so much, and I just really wasn't feeling the story after Drums of Autumn, and I just didn't like where it went, as I said, so I think that's going to be the end of that. And I know there are like a good few books after that book, and I kind of have heard what happens in some of the books, and it just seems completely stupid and really strange to me. So yeah, that's not going to happen for me anyway. The third book I'm going to talk about third series that I've chosen is the Michaela Lane series by Karen Marie Moaning. If people have heard me talk about this series before, they probably know my feelings about it. I read the first book, Dark Fever, last year at some point, and it was when I was getting like rave reviews on BookTube by a lot of like high profile booktubers, and I kind of fell into the trap of saying, well, all these booktubers like it, so then I must like it, and I gave it like 4 stars. And then I read the second one, and that was like a 3 stars, and then I read the third one, and I was just like, what am I reading? This is absolute trash. Now that I think about it, the other 2 are absolute trash. Like, what is this? And I just got like, after the third book, I just kind of had a reality check, and I realised how terrible the writing was, how terrible the characters were. Like, sexual assault and rape are just used as like plot points, like just used like willy-nilly like in this series, and I really didn't like it. There's a thing that happens at the end of the third book that I read that I just thought was horrible. I really didn't like it. And then as I thought about it, I just felt like Karen Marie Moaning puts Ireland in a really bad light, and Irish people in a really bad light, and like she's almost downright just like racist towards Irish people at some point, like just like putting us all out to be like drunks that just stumble around the place, and you know, like just like different things. Like she didn't do her research properly as well, like just some different sayings and stuff that people use, like, you know, like it's just one of these things about this book that just really annoys me is at one point there is a policeman called Paddy, and his brother-in-law calls him Patty, because his name is Patrick. No Irish person would ever call a guy called Patrick Patty. That's like an American thing. It is not an Irish thing. And just for that to be in the book, and like for an Irish person to be calling someone called Patrick Patty, just, I don't know, it just really made me angry. And this is just like a pointless rant at this stage, but yeah, this series just got worse and worse and worse with each book, and it's just a terrible series, and I do not recommend it at all for people. Yeah, just stay away from that series because it's really bad. Fourth series I'm going to choose only has 2 books in it, and it is the Firethorn series by Sarah Micklem. I really enjoy Firethorn. I loved it when I read it from the library. I think I read it twice from the library, and I eventually got my own copy of it and read it again, so I've read it about three or four times. And then after a lot of searching, I finally was able to get Wildfire, which is the second book. And I don't know, I just really hated Wildfire. There was just something about it, it just didn't have the same magic. I just felt like the character just didn't go where I wanted her to go in this book. And yeah, I don't know, it just was really disappointing. And like this one was like probably like a 2-star, where this one was a 5-star. So, and I think there was supposed to be a third book, but it just has never like arrived. I don't think it's ever going to happen. So I just like to pretend that this is just like a standalone book. And I don't even know why I still have this, and I keep meaning to like give it away because I like don't want it. I just want this one. Yeah, but this was just such a disappointing sequel, and I just like to pretend that it doesn't exist. And my 5th choice for this video is going to be the Beautiful Creatures series by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stahl. I really enjoyed the first book of Beautiful Creatures, which was called Beautiful Creatures, but after that I just felt like the series went really downhill and kind of went all like twisty-turny. I just didn't really like some of the characters. I think Lena is the female character in this, and I just thought she was a horrible person. Like I really did not like how she treated the main guy, whose name I cannot remember. But yeah, she just treated him really badly, and he just like kept following her like a dog. Like he just, I don't know, he just like had no self-respect and just let her treat him like crap. And then it just went really weird, and yeah, I just didn't really like it, and to be honest. But I do think that I just don't get on with Cami Garcia's writing in particular. I haven't read any other books by Margaret Stoll, but Cami Garcia, I tried her Unbreakable series. I've read the first 2 books in that series, and I didn't really like either of those books. I really disliked the second book in that series as well. So I just think that I don't really get on with her writing. But yeah, this book series, the first one was good, I did enjoy it, but the other ones I definitely did not enjoy as much, and I just felt like they got worse with each book in the series. So that is that. Please let me know what series you think got worse with each book, and what series you think just let you down. I would love to know your thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys again next time.